Hey everybody, Scott Zano from the Scott Zano Realty Group and Keller Williams coming back at you one more time. So I wanted to put this video out yesterday, but I'm kind of glad that I wait. We had a closing this morning. We represented the sellers as well as the buyers, and the buyer was a first-time home buyer. Everything was super smooth. This buyer was super happy, but it kind of goes in part of what I wanted to go over today, which is the 8 reasons why you should buy a home. Now, everybody has their reasons for why they want to buy a home, but today I'm going to kind of break it down a little bit because it's a lot more than just a home and what you're doing. There's other avenues that come into play when you buy a home and different things that you can take advantage of. So owning a home is not a right, it's a privilege, right? You have to have good credit, you have to have proper down payment, you have to have a good job with history, right? So we know all that. So I want to get right into it with you guys and give you the 8 good reasons why you should buy a home, all right? So the first one is pride of ownership. Pride of ownership is the number one reason why people yearn to buy a home. It means you can paint the walls any color you want, you can turn up the music on your CD player as loud as you want, or within reason, right? You can attach permanent fixtures and decorate your home according to your taste. Home ownership gives you and your family a sense of security. It's called making an investment in your future. Number 2 is appreciation. Although real estate does move in cycles, sometimes up, sometimes down, over the years, real estate has consistently proven to be one of the soundest investments. Okay? It's like a forced savings account. Number 3 would be mortgage and interest deductions. So home ownership is a superb tax shelter, and our tax rates favor homeowners. As long as your mortgage balance is smaller than the price of your home mortgage, interest is fully deductible on your tax return. Interest is the largest component of your mortgage payment. So at the end of the year, if you're renting, you're not going to be able to write off the interest, which means you're going to pay more in taxes. If you own a home, you can write off the interest, which lowers your taxable income and puts more money in your pocket. Okay? Property tax deductions would be number 4. So property taxes paid for a primary home and a vacation home are fully deductible for income tax purposes. Capital gains exclusion. So this is a good one. Listen to this one. As long as you have lived in your home for 2 of the past 5 years, you can exclude up to $250,000 for an individual or $500,000 for a married couple of profit from capital gains. You do not have to buy a replacement home or move up. There is no age restriction, and the over 55 rule does not apply. You can exclude the above thresholds from taxes every 24 months, which means you could sell every 2 years and pocket a profit, subject to limitation, free from taxation. So if you buy a home and you live in it for 2 years, and there's a profit margin there, let's say it's just $50,000 or $100,000, you don't have to pay taxes on that. Okay? That's really big. Preferential tax treatment. If you receive more profit than the allowable exclusion upon sale of your home, that profit will be considered a capital asset as long as you're owned the home for more than 1 year. Capital assets receive preferential tax treatment. Number 7 is mortgage reduction builds equity. So every time you make a payment, yes, you're paying the interest and you're paying a small amount of principal at first, but as the years go, that reverses and you end up paying more of the principal and less interest. So mortgage reduction builds equity. Okay? Each month, part of your payment is applied to the principal balance of your loan, which reduces your obligation. the way amortization works, the principal portion of your principal and interest payment increases slightly every month, which is getting back to what I just mentioned. It is the lowest on the first payment and the highest on your last payment. On average, each $100,000 of a mortgage will reduce in balance the first year by about $500 in principal, bringing that balance at the end of your first 12 months to $99,500. Getting back to there's more interest at first and less principal, and then it kind of flip-flops as you go through the mortgage. And number 8 is equity loans. Consumers who carry credit card balances cannot deduct the interest paid, which can cost as much as 18, 19, or 20% on some of these credit cards, right? Equity loan interest is often much less, and it is deductible. For many home buyers, it makes sense to pay off this kind of debt with a home equity loan. Consumers can borrow against a home equity for a variety of reasons, such as home improvement. Let's say you want to do a little remodel, college, medical, or even just starting a new business. So there you have it, the 8 reasons, or 8 good reasons why you should buy a home or why people buy a home. I hope that you've enjoyed this information of value, and if there's any questions, please keep us in mind. My number is 508-566-0051, or shoot me an email at sjzano@gmail.com. We love doing these videos for you because you cannot have enough knowledge in real estate. If you're buying or selling a piece of property, knowledge is power, right? So the more you know, the more you'll grow, right? Again, I hope everybody has a great weekend. Talk to you soon. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.